Okay. You can't miss that awesome intro music.
Yeah, it's legend. I don't even want to talk over the intro. I just want to listen to the music. Screw it.
Or you read it in a nice way like, "This city was once a happy, peaceful place. Until one day, a powerful secret. Well, what secret criminal organization?
Until one day, Jade moved in.
Shh, shh, shh. That sounds like the good old
Silence.
Silence. Sounds a bit like, ladies and gentlemen, and now, going to talk to you Neck Shredder 1, presenting Streets of Rage. Are you ready?
Man.
Buff the Shredder.
Name Adam Hunter.
Such a good game, this.
So what is interesting is that Blaze is 21 years old and she's already on ex-cop.
Yeah. Well, there is a reason why they're all ex-cops, because the cops have been taken over by the secret crime lord, and so now they're kind of like vigilante cops trying to rescue the city just all by themselves. Except they've got one little bit of help up their sleeve. There's one other renegade cop who comes to their aid. And I'm going to choose my character. Of course I choose Adam. Not Adam, I mean Alex. Axel, sorry. Alex.
Adam, Axel, who cares? He started with A.
Axel, yeah. And of course the music in this game is by the legendary Yuzo Koshiro, a highly acclaimed musician for many cool games. Another cool one that he did the music for is Revenge of Shinobi. So if you're into the Sega Mega Drive at all, grab the Revenge of Shinobi as well and check out some awesome ninja beats. I don't know, like the music in this game to me, it just it suits the game so well. It really captures the atmosphere of the city at night.
What's your favorite, baby?
No, I'm playing this on Kega Fusion, Flanky.
I know you can get the arcade version if you can find it for the Mega CD that's got the Streets of Rage and Revenge of Shinobi on there. I think Collins is on there as well.
Yeah, that's one of the funny things about this game, because it was such a flagship game for the Sega, like, you know, apart from Sonic and whatever, it was included in a ton of collections. Like playing this back in the day at the time when it came out, when Nintendo was still on the NES, and then this was on the Sega Mega Drive, and this was just like, wow, like compared to playing Double Dragon on the NES, this was just just light years ahead of what was going on for Nintendo until the Super Nintendo came out.
Yeah, I give Sega props on that. I mean, they really were ahead of their game on that.
Because around the time,
and especially with the next part, like part 2 of Streets of Rage, they just improved the game in every conceivable way. Just the gameplay and characters look better. The moves were just more exciting. Heaps of interesting variations on the stages.
That's when they start going.
But this was still a great start, I think, to the series. Sorry, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, none. Carry on.
Go ahead, Jay.
Go ahead, mate. I thought you were saying something about the game.
No, because I was gonna say around the time when they was bringing out additional chapters to the series, that was around the time when they were starting to go head-to-head with Super Nintendo and then the Final Fight series, because, you know, if you actually play both of the video game series in between the Sega Genesis and the Super Nintendo, both of the games had highly similarities and all else as far as gameplay and mechanics. Somebody said Golden Axe. Golden Axe and Streets of Rage was actually two highly different complete games.
Yeah, but you'll notice in Streets of Rage 2 that they incorporated some of the ideas of Golden Axe gameplay into the game, like the dash attacks.
God, I love this boss music.
did notice that.
Just kicks your ass.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Makes
really.
me wanna-
You've
makes me
really
just
noticed
wanna-
the
Oh, go ahead.
Drama,
Case,
Pete.
I was just going to say, it really adds to the drama, the way the boss music changes when it's that time.
Makes you want to just fire up your old Sega Genesis or Mega Drive and pop in the cartridge or the Sega CD version of it and just play it.
Go pro.
It's
yeah.
good if you haven't played it for a while too, like you forget sort of some of the levels until you see them again and you go, oh yeah, I remember that place, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Have you told everybody what year the game came out in?
No, I haven't actually, it's 1991,
Yeah,
so a bit of a ways back.
Yeah, 1991 was the year that it came out. It's also known as Bare Knuckles Akari no Tekken, which is the Japanese variant title.
Bare Knuckle Iron
Yeah.
something or other.
Pete knows all about the Japanese version with the scantily clad female enemies.
No, that's Vendetta.
Oh,
Yeah,
whoops.
Bare Knuckle Furious Iron Fist.
Yeah, but
Yeah, so it's funny in part 2 you actually go through a little section of arcade machines, and all the arcade machines are bare knuckle machines, and you smash them and there's like money and stuff inside them. It's pretty awesome.
The most awesome thing about Streets of Rage 1, I think, is when you're on the ship and you can still call the cop car to rock up and
Oh, yeah.
on the
That's kind
ship.
of weird, isn't it? Yeah, how did the cop car get on there?
It's live. Scott Hover conversion.
But they couldn't get the cop car up the elevator to the last level to the boss's penthouse suite.
Nah. Yeah. Wouldn't
They
fit.
tried though.
Oh, that's another. Speaking of that, that's another interesting part of the game. That the fact that if you use 2 players, you can unlock an extra ending where like the boss asks you if you want to join the crime syndicate, and one player has to say no and one player has to say yes, and then you fight each other, and then whoever wins fights the boss on their own, and then if you beat the boss, then you become the boss, and you get a bad
wicked.
ending.
Oh, I
for,
did notice that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I noticed that. That was pretty good.
Yeah,
It's a lot of work,
extra
isn't it?
treat
To
for,
beat the boss again.
2-player. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Donald, what do you think relates to this about the third part of the game? Because I really like Streets of Rage 3.
Oh, I love the third part. Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah, part 3 was nice.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, part 3 was crazy. There's a really funny part where you walk into a disco and all the enemy characters are just dancing around under a big disco ball. You just sort of stand and watch them for a while, and this is like having fun and dancing, and you just go in and start beating the crap out of them. It's kind of weird, but funny in a way.
And it's the first Streets of Rage
Like,
game
sorry to
that
interrupt the party,
people
but I've got to
shoot at
beat you guys up now. Hey?
And I was
was
just
that,
saying that it's the first Streets of Rage game where people actually shoot you with guns.
Oh, yeah, except for the boss. The boss always shoots you, but the final boss, I mean.
Oh,
but
yeah.
During the
Yeah.
levels, you mean, yeah.
And
And there's
it's
a
got that
kangaroo
crazy
as
level
well.
when
like-
you've got the yeah, and you can use the kangaroo, can't you? With a special.
Oh,
Yeah,
part
I
3
think
you
there's
can.
some trick to. Yeah,
There's two
I think
ways
you fight it.
can, There's 2 ways you can actually get him. One by fighting him, and another one through the title screen by putting the cheat code in.
Yeah.
But I don't think he had any like special moves with the A button.
Yeah, that was one thing I liked, the way they changed that in the from part 2 on that instead of like calling the special attack works in the first game, which is going to happen shortly. I'm going to use the special attack to finish off the boss here. But yeah, the way they did it in the from part 2 on, where it changes into actual different moves and combos for the different characters, it works really well. You get actually 2 different special moves depending on whether you press a direction or not when you press the A button. So it just adds even more to the variety of moves and combos that you can pull out. And here we go, comes the your ace in the hole. The other renegade copper. I love the death cry in this game. So there you go, that's my little retro corner for the week.
In the Lamborghini.
Sorry, Jay, go ahead.
No,